And we are back. It's another thing. Maybe the team will actually not yell at each other when they all meet up.
Shut up.
So, are you all meeting up to help balance?
Yes.
I am.
He is my brother from another mother.
Yep.
Almost literally.
Yes.
Almost
I
literally
appreciate it.
made me die inside a little, Danny.
Okay. You find out the location is a really seedy bar.
Well, we're not allowed in there. We're underage. Balance,
Listen,
you're going to have to
Weapon
wear
is
a...
not underage. Weapon just walks in.
Balance,
What,
you'll need to
what
put on a
time is
fake
it?
beard.
We're all going to have to climb on top of each other's shoulders and wear a big trench coat.
Yes.
Is that-
So is the curfew in effect right now?
It's not night.
Okay.
Who goes to a bar in the middle of the day?
It's like 10:30.
Alcoholics.
I was gonna say, Martin, that's a pretty obvious question.
Well, I don't know the answer. I'm 13.
You live in a trailer park. You know the answer.
Yeah, they
I
don't.
do want to
They
point
don't
this,
go to bars. They just hang out outside on the stoop.
I do want to point this out.
They hang out outside 7-Eleven.
Right.
When it said alcoholics, the camera did zoom in on Shay.
Whoa, buddy.
Your
But
camera's
now his
off.
camera's dead to me, so
Done.
I just showed the camera. That wasn't okay.
So,
You don't know me,
Balance, are
camera.
you going in?
3.
I suppose. Do I get carded?
You walk into this bar. It smells of stale.
I'm not.
There's a
I'm just gonna look in, like wide-eyed, like looking around in there, but not go in.
I walk in, Chris, but I have my hoodie up.
you guys
I
have an
walk in
interesting
normally,
concept
not
of
trying to hide it all.
you have an interesting concept of covers
Yeah.
and providing support.
I'm outside.
So,
I try to surreptitiously climb up on one of the roofs across the street and just, kick back and wait to see if Balance says anything about needing help.
Mm-hmm. I
okay.
look around
you know what?
for somebody who looks like I'm supposed to be meeting them.
Hey, Chris, strike that. I'll go to the back entrance and hang out there at the back entrance, back alley.
Okay. It smells worse.
Oh, it's fine. I've been to many, many clubs.
You look around, a couple people, a couple old timers sitting there drinking the day away already. A couple people you'll figure are probably criminals. A bartender.
I'll go up to the bartender and show him the card. See if he knows it's one of his regulars.
It is a she.
It's one of her regulars.
As you walk in, and are you sitting down?
Nope, just walking up to the bar. I've stood in the doorway looking to see if anybody looked like I was supposed to be meeting them. But
Yep.
if not, then I'll just approach the bartender.
You approach her. You get close. She goes, "Sit down, Maddie."
Maddie. Okay, I'll pull up a stool.
So, let's talk about what you will do to save your dad.
Oh, is that the bartender?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know it was that kind of bar.
Twist.
So, you got a name?
That you took from 40K? Oh.
No, that I took from a dictionary.
No, please. No, 40K has never come up with an original name ever.
We were talking about Games Workshop, right?
Right.
For you, Maddie, you can call me either a Becca or Termagant. I have a feeling we're going to become friends.
I start all my friendships off with threats.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, everybody else in this game does, so why would it be any different?
Also, do you have insurance?
She looks around. For this place? No.
I just rolled 13 on my burn.
What are you burning?
American
Okay.
family insurance. He's powering
What
up.
does that give? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but-
What does that give?
Isn't it obvious? Think he does that?
Yeah.
Because I would like to come in if he's going to do that. He obviously
What
needs
did
my
you
help.
get?
Hmm?
What does it
Weapon
do?
rushes in.
Read your power off to me. Tell me what it does.
Oh, I just calculated my burn. I haven't done any power yet.
Yeah, but you didn't get any conditions.
Correct.
Remember, your
Right.
burn can give you conditions.
Right. I started out with angry, and then I rolled burn to see what else I get.
Actually, I'm gonna clear angry off myself.
Really? Okay. Probably not a good idea for me to go in there angry.
Well, it's also you were out of town for a week,
Yeah.
and you didn't seem to care about your dad. So I don't feel that triggered anything.
Well, I don't like seeing him get beat up. He's not my favorite person in the world, but he's also not a punching bag.
So, a couple things happen. She kind of sees, the things around the bar start shaking and lifting up. So she kind of smiles. But at the same time, there's a TV up above. Now, this TV is playing a news report about some kind of attack that happened in the city while you were gone. And they can't completely explain it. All they got was from the attacker was this really horrible, grainy picture of effect flying around, almost kind of like what you do. And it's hard to tell, but that really seems like your cousin.
Shit.
Having family troubles.
Shit. The dead one.
Yes. Yep, the dead one.
The dead one. Okay, so the bartender has now been put on the back burner. I'm paying full attention to this news story.
Just that it was some kind of weird attack. A lot of people got hurt. A building was crushed. With what the scientists report is, a massive amount of telekinetic power.
I was there, but it was nighttime, so I didn't do anything about it.
It's for the best. You probably would have messed it up and blew up another building.
The last thing we need is to break more things.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
She smiles. She's looking up at the TV. So that one got your attention. Friend of yours?
What do you want with my dad?
Not your dad we want. It is you we want.
So is this like a recruitment drive or?
Oh, you don't have to be part of the group. Don't give a damn if you're part of the group. Just your power is what's important.
Yeah, I decline.
Oh, okay. Well, make sure your dad has a good funeral.
Hey, Chris,
Yes.
on the Burn and Doom track, to see how we can make this, how I can cover balance and make it towards that the best outcome for the group, as far as in making sure balance comes out alive and safe and the threat is neutralized on the inside.
So, what's the role, or what is it?
I just asked you a question, and that's the question I asked you. So it's Dark Visions, and I burn a Doom track, which I just do, and then I get a power. So I'm going to go with infinite powers.
Did you already fill in your Doom track?
No, just the 5 for another power. So now I have 2 out of 5.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, it is. When I activate Dark Visions, it adds to the Doom track. I already had 4 to it, and so that fills up slot number 5. And then that means I get to choose one of the additional 5 powers, and then I reset the Doom track.
Right, but did you already have your Doom track already full to get Dark Visions in the first place?
No, it was at 4 out of 5. Then I used Dark Vision. Dark Visions automatically I get at the beginning of gameplay.
Oh, because that's the one you chose at character creation. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so.
I mean, just let me know, Chris.
So, quick thing. I'm going to let you have a question, but that question is kind of broad.
Okay.
Be a little bit more specific.
Well, since he doesn't tell me that his dad's in danger, I'm going to go back on it then, because I kind of want to save his dad from them.
Oh, I can assume you guys can hear everything that's being said.
Okay. So
It's
how do I
advanced tech.
how do I stop them from harming his father? How do I get them to fear me more than they want to harm his father?
Well, here's a problem. You don't quite know what you're dealing with. So,
Right, but I mean, even if they're a big organization, I might be given something that's beyond the scope that I'm able to do. with
no,
that
as I was
question.
going to say, it kind of comes down to killing them all.
Well, that's sort of an answer, though.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I hate myself for this. Hey, Balance, before you turn around and leave.
Oh, I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay. When you're ready, just make the count off and I'll come in through the back.
Yeah, I'm going to use overcharge and pick her up over the bar and slam her through the plate glass window and take her into custody.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and activate my burn. And then when he does that, considering I think that we're on a countdown, I'll come in through the back and activate worship on everybody in there to prevent them from harming Matt as he does that.
Okay, so 1 second. Let me get it off something off on from Balances. You slam her into the bar. As you do, she starts laughing. Oh, if you weren't so young, I would definitely take you to bed. But right now, jailbait, as she starts pushing against your telekinetic power and pushing herself out of the wall. Now, I'm not saying she's doing it easily. It is slow. But she is slowly pushing out. Okay.
That just makes me angrier.
Of course.
Hey, Chris,
Yes.
I went ahead and rolled for my burn, and of course I missed. So I marked angry because I'm angry that they threatened him. Guilty because I feel like I was pushing the issue, and insecure because I'm afraid of what's going to happen to the rest of them. Actually, I should probably chart afraid because I don't want anything to happen to my friends.
So guilty and afraid, and
Angry. So guilty, afraid, angry,
do you think they're later going to add hangry?
angry.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
You have not eaten this entire episode. You are now hangry.
I'm an emotional wreck, just like
You
the
can
rest
fix
of
it with
you.
a Snickers bar, though.
Yes, that's the only
And-
thing that will fix it.
And Chris, I'm going to come in through the back and then activate worship as I come out as a full-on angry demon who is making all of them remember all the horrible things that they've done and beg for repentance.
Yep, this is how things go with us.
I think you're muted.
Okay. Did you spend the burn?
I will, and I will roll.
I don't actually think you have to.
This is how it goes with us.
You know it.
Yep, I don't have to. So, as I look
I'll
like a
spin my burn.
Do you have their silence, respect, and attention?
repent, find a new way for your lives. Otherwise, I will see you when you finally pass from this world, and I will judge you and throw you into the lake. And as I say that, of course, behind me, it opens up and they see, people sprawling out and crying for help in a lake of fire and all the other biblical stuff.
But I'm a Buddhist.
It doesn't.
Terrible.
By the way, at that point, you see Termingen yell out, well, if you do that, make sure to pay your bills first. You have tabs, people.
And of course, y'all should be, the others should be coming in by now too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they're just kind of sitting there.
No, I'm coming in the front door when Balance.
I'm live tweeting this.
Facebook Live.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of hooligan superheroes are accosting some small business owners.
Some
I-
poor bartender.
I don't think
It's
we
kind
should
of what it
Facebook.
looks like.
I don't think we should Facebook Live our going into a bar. Underage people going into a bar. It won't.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
That's not going to play well.
They didn't card us or anything.
Chris?
Uh-huh.
Question. Outside of Termagant, who obviously isn't afraid of me, but is probably held in awe, what are the other ones doing?
Exactly what you wanted him to do.
Okay.
Okay, so Gauntlet,
Yes.
you come in through the door. Do you politely open it and
No, I had the door open already because I was, staring wide-eyed into the room. So when he does that, I'll come in and then.
it smells like stale and pee.
So no difference from her trailer house. Got it.
Right.
I cleaned the trailer.
Oh.
Smells like home.
Anyway, the trailer park smells like a dead raccoon. They still haven't found it.
Right.
That trash man just dead laying somewhere.
Those wily trash pandas.
They're crafty.
They've got opposable thumbs.
So, what you do?
Beady little
I'm
eyes.
gonna come in and be like, "Hey, maybe we should talk about this."
Hmm?
Does anyone?
I'm a- taking her into
That's how you
custody.
solve every problem, folks.
Does anybody want to talk about it?
Yeah, because that worked so well when we wanted to talk to you last week.
Yeah, now you want to talk.
Do as I
You see-
say, not as I do.
Oh, you see the woman has pushed herself out of the wall. She's still leaning back, her arms against it, pushing against the telekinetic. She's like, okay, children, this is not a classroom. I can get in legitimate trouble now.
Weapon strolls in. How can I help, guys? What do I need to do?
Can I try to pierce her mask?
You may attempt to pierce her mask.
Can I attempt to pierce her sternum?
That seems
That seems excessive.
Pierce her heart.
What did you get? 7?
I got a 7.
You may ask one question.
Okay. What are you really planning?
To use balance to rob an armored car? Thought she was actually kind of obvious in that one.
Well, I just wasn't sure if that's what she's really planning.
No, it's really about money. Sometimes the criminals just want to make money.
No, it's too obvious. She's got a secret ulterior motive. I know it.
Nope, this one's about money.
Well, I am bringing her into custody for assault.
She didn't even touch you.
Talking about my dad.
Can you prove that she touched your dad?
Okay,
He's the
first of all,
witness.
weapon, you come
Yes.
into, what do?
I see that Balance is trying to get a hold of this woman. And so I walk over and I turn my hands into handcuffs.
Because that makes a lot of sense.
This woman is an adult.
Pinchy claws.
Yep, exactly. And I'm gonna handcuff her to me with my hands.
Hey,
Is she an adult,
Balance?
Chris?
Balance?
Yes.
Okay.
Balance?
Yes.
She is guilty of conspiracy to rob an armored car, which is an actual federal offense.
It is, but we're going to have a lot of trouble proving that, being as that information came from. Where did that information come from?
Her?
She hasn't said anything to me about an armored car.
That's true. Get her to say something about robbing an armored car.
So, Saber,
I can get her for
Yeah.
threatening to kill my dad.
are you still recording
That
this
is true.
assault on the owner of a bar?
I was never actually recording it.
We're not assaulting anybody.
Really? Because come on.
We are taking someone into custody that did something bad.
For 1 second. From
You
what I
killed
have,
Chris.
what I have dealt with your group in the past, you live tweet everything.
It's true.
now
I probably do have
this-
cameras up and running.
No, it sounds like some terrible idea I'd do. Yeah, sure.
I probably do have the GoPros up.
So,
People have the worst.
I'm just sitting back at this point.
Hey,
I don't
Chris.
think he needs my help right now. But I've got the gravity gun sitting across my lap. My feet are kicked up on the edge, the edge of this building I'm sitting on top of, and I'm just live streaming this
Hey, Chris.
from my viewpoint.
Can I spend another burn to activate that worship and try to get everyone to confess to every crime that they have not been convicted of?
not really.
Damn. All
I mean,
right.
you could, but it really wouldn't affect her.
Well, right. But at least then we.
By the way, the building is shaking, the walls are rotating, and a black ooze is starting to drip from the ceiling and the walls.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Imperium's boyfriend.
Guys,
No, that's
Fuck.
you.
guys.
Oh, that's
It's
me.
not that's not Starry Black. His is Starry Black.
Oh, okay.
we might want to avoid any more property damage.
Hey, Drake, what are you
This
doing?
isn't me.
You have
I'm
a
just-
burn, just
I'm
like it is.
I'm
His
just putting
burn
this.
is telekinetic power pulsating around, causing damage. What is
I'm
your
not-
burn then?
What does my burn do? Mine, I think, is a mixture of both light and dark. So there would be flashes of like divine energy and then unholy.
Eh,
You know what I mean? Shadows.
Dripping Dark. That's more horror movie.
Okay.
So yeah, property damage. It's been a problem for us. Should probably avoid it.
So yeah,
I
I spend the
tell-
burn to
I-
move us outside.
I tell all those that are kneeling in front of me to run for their lives. Run. I don't say run for your lives, but I do point to the entrance and just say run.
Okay, good, because that wouldn't help our image.
Yeah.
Why you fool?
They do it.
Take her outside.
She yells out, "Don't forget to pay your bills." She just looks kind of upset when you do that. So those are some good clients. They did not once pay their bill.
You know what? That sounds like your problem. And
Yeah.
I call her. You know what the difference between you and a demon is, Missy? As I walk towards the front door.
No, we're outside.
Oh, as we're leaving.
I used move.
Oh, okay. You did. As I
that
step out.
That the demon doesn't have any of you on any kind of lawsuit abilities now?
No.
No, I think that's it. That right
No.
now,
We
demon
we
can't
own
sue-
up. We own up for all the. We have a purpose in the horror that we do. You do it for your own self gain.
she laughs at you. Oh,
Okay.
you cut me to the quick there.
So have we ever actually brought anyone in as far as like arrests?
No.
Because I'm not sure about what the procedure is.
Is that what we're doing?
Yep. Yep.
All right, I get the cops on the line.
And make sure you stack the things we're accusing her of.
I do so.
Legitimately could accuse her of.
I Google things we could legitimately accuse her of.
Serving adolescents in her bar.
Right.
So officially, you did assault her in the bar.
Modeling for suicide girls. That's a crime, right?
Strangely enough, she's not. That's not where I got that picture from. I know it's weird. I know that's what you were expecting.
All right, that's what I
Besides
was
the lack
expecting.
of tattoos. But no, she's not actually a suicide girl.
So yes, I make all the legitimate, or even ones that
Okay.
we could put
I will
circumstantial
Make
circumstantial
the
evidence
videos
against.
of our interactions together available to you and whoever wants to collect evidence.
I start cutting them into one video.
Okay. I know what you're trying to do though. Because at no point does she do anything that is against the law in them.
She does verbally threaten to kill his father.
She does.
Okay.
And we can make a case for her serving, underage.
No, you can't. There was no serving.
Yeah, we can. She invited him to the bar. Have a seat at the bar, right at the bar.
Okay.
Kids aren't even allowed aren't even allowed in.
Come on, look at that actor. He's at least 21.
This is Dawson's Creek, yeah.
No,
Hey.
he's 17.
Well, in real life, I'm way more than 21, and they still card me.
Yep. All right. So yeah, I get the police down here, and I
So
get the evidence sorted.
normally we blow shit up and knock shit down, but what do we do now?
Well,
Just keep her around. They'll be here shortly.
you mean like in the short term or the long term? Because in the short term, we just wait for the cops to arrive and then we tell them our story. But in the long term, we become disillusioned with the system and take justice into our own hands.
Oh, okay.
Katie,
Were we doing that already?
you're so glass half full.
Did you see the hashtag?
Also, should we contact our mentors?
Probably not right this second.
Oh, they probably already know.
So a quick thing, as you're, going in, the cops show up. They put her in handcuffs. By the way,
Yeah.
what?
Do they have like superhero handcuffs that will withstand like TK forces?
Not really.
Okay, so we're going to this precinct with her.
No, it's fine. No, this is actually what happens. Weapon.
Yes.
At one point, she forces your hands apart.
What? How? My hands are
She's-
handcuffs.
Yes.
She's an adult. Super.
Well, not just that. I mean, what if she breaks your hand in? I mean, if you want to be that detailed on it. But she forces your hands apart. She looks at one of the cops and he goes, "Yeah, sorry about this, Frank. You know these types."
What?
She puts out her hands.
Frank?
Kids?
Oh, she's on a first name basis with the cops. That's awesome.
Corrupted cops.
See? So the long-term plan. I told you.
I hate when Katie's right.
So do I.
That quickly turns into the short-term plan.
So quickly, you were actually, and we can figure out Katie or Saber can find this. Her records do come up, and she's got a long string of assaults, violence, all sorts of stuff like that. All the good stuff. And she is definitely on the metahuman
Watch
aspect.
list.
She
Okay.
is definitely listed as a metahuman.
Does it list her power set?
Suicide girl.
That's not a power set.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is.
No, sort of.
Strength and durability.
Okay.
Nigh invulnerability.
Oh.
Probably tear her arms out of her sockets. I mean,
No. Till that's what nigh means. Yeah, there's no tell. It doesn't happen. Nigh invulnerability.
All right. So what happens?
I don't know. There's some confusion. They take her away.
Okay. I don't know that I trust she's going to actually get charged with anything, but
no, but we can always write down who her lawyer is.
What does
Gonna
that
go
do?
beat them up later.
Oh, no. So
Go
we
beat them up
cannot-
now.
No.
I walk into the bar.
So we can bug the lawyer and get information.
You all get messages on your messages.
Fuck my life. I look at it.
Chris, I'm looking for the tab.
What tab?
The tabs of all the people that were in the bar. I'm looking for the
Okay.
tabs.
You find it.
What's the amount?
$86. It's a really crappy bar.
I pay it.
They're ordering
plus-
really crappy drinks.
I pay it plus tip.
20%.
We did cost her, her paying clients. And she didn't technically do anything wrong besides invite a minor into a bar.
I'm very confused. We know that she kidnapped Balance's father and beat him up. But now you're paying off her
No,
bar
we don't-
tab?
We can't prove that.
No, I didn't say prove. I said we know.
So I want to keep this, I want to keep us in the good graces of the law as long as I can.
You know, soon they're going to pass a law that we can't do anything without our mentors nearby.
Once I've done that, I will look at the message.
I think that to myself, Chris. I don't say it out loud.
You're muted.
Unmute. Hey, Matt, you all right?
I think so.
All right. Matt, do we know if this woman is the one who beat him up? Or is it like some thug of hers?
All I know is he got the shit beat out of him. He had a concussion. But when they were done with him, they told him that he needed to send me here and that I would be contacted. Well, she was the contact.
Okay.
And she seemed to be recruiting me for something.
Do we know what group she's part of? Did she mention that?
She did not. I kind of got distracted. Oh,
Okay.
it turns out my cousin's alive.
Your cousin?
Yeah.
The one who died?
The one that, I killed. Well, he got better.
Uh-oh.
He got better
Well,
from being dead.
He got better.
You killed somebody?
Well,
That's
if
not a
we
good
were on
sign.
my world, I would have told you that.
Yeah, that's why I've been messed up.
Oh, I
Where
thought it
did
was
you
just
see
your
him?
lousy home life.
Well,
Mhm. I saw him on the news.
I suppose the news said where he was.
Well, he was apparently using powers similar to mine to commit acts of domestic terrorism
Awesome.
here in Halcyon City.
I can't wait to talk to the mentors about that.
Mhm.
Well, we should probably take care of him.
Or he could be our new team member.
Hey, listen,
No.
does your dad have a safe place to stay?
Well, we've got the deadbolt on the trailer.
Yeah, you've seen her. I don't think that's going to do it.
Yeah. It's probably going to need a motel or something.
I could always place him in my sanctuary, but then he might pawn something off for his gambling debt, so that's out of the way.
So, Chris, her powers
I wouldn't put him around money.
Nope. Just raw super strength.
Listen, we've got a couple properties in the city. Like, we can get him an apartment or something temporarily.
Can we put him in witness protection if he's willing to talk against their activities?
He's probably willing. Now, you should know my dad could probably be paid off to keep all this quiet.
One of my
So
places is probably better than anything the police can
What
offer.
I'm saying is, if they approach him and offer him money not to testify, he probably won't testify.
Oh, please, Saber. Use your money to solve our problems.
I wasn't even talking to you.
Isn't that really Saber's dad's money?
Yes,
Yeah.
and
So it's technically not Saber's money, and I don't want to get his parents involved because his dad is the most interesting man in the world.
why wouldn't you want to get him involved? He's amazing.
But I don't want him getting involved because I caused him problems.
But he's so interesting.
Just saying. It's like saying, "Hey, Mr. H, I really need your help," and then everything blows up in your face.
Everything blows up in our faces anyway.
That's pretty much the standard plan A for this group.
Where were you, Empyrean?
When?
A couple days ago. I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Oh, he came for the
been
concert.
busy.
He came for my concert, and we had a nice little talk about Mozart and about how Mozart did what he felt was best, being an improv piano guy before he started doing No, I'm actually talking about music, which you decide to.
Yep.
Yep. Hey,
I'm trying to stop myself from falling asleep.
do you need someplace a little more inconspicuous than motel? Check under his own name for your dad.
I know what you're offering, but I would not put my dad anywhere where there's valuable things that could go missing.
I wasn't going to put him anywhere where there was valuable things that could go missing.
Hey, Katie, why don't you yell at Empyrean for using his privilege and money to help everyone's problem?
You're muted.
I walk out.
I was about to, plus I was muted.
I'm done.
Mic drop.
It's okay. It's okay. Saber, at least you're not being accused of mansplaining.
Well, don't do it.
If you've got any ideas where we can put him, I mean, I'm okay with it.
So, you've all got text messages.
I looked
Yes.
at the text
I
message.
said I checked it earlier.
I read the text message.
Basically, it is go to the location of the Marino Center.
Fuck my life. I start walking very slowly. I get
How
on
did
the
they get
bus.
this number?
Do I have my ship back, by the way, Chris, since it's been a
We
while?
make your phone. What was that? Yeah, your ship back.
Oh, so I pull my ship out of my pocket and turn it big and say, hop in, guys. Let's go.
My phone is from Wizard Labs.
You guys don't
Nope.
understand. The fundamental problem with sending a text is that I can claim that I didn't get it until much later.
Right, which is why I'm going via the bus.
Well,
Did it say
whoever
it was
wants to
urgent?
hop in can hop in.
I'm going to hop in. I probably need to tell him about my cousin. So, yeah, it's probably sooner better than later.
But don't we still have this person to take to jail?
No, the cops.
No, the police did that,
Oh.
Hey, Chris,
theoretically.
I'll catch
while
up
I'm
with Saber.
on the bus, I'm in the very back where no one's going to be around me, and I call my mother.
I feel like an Uber.
I catch up with Saber.
None of you are going to fly except
I'll
for
go with
Balance
you.
and me.
I'll fly
No,
with
fine.
you.
Let's go, Balance.
Fly
Oh, right.
with
Go,
you.
KT.
I'm actually disappointing certain people.
As we're flying through the town, I point out the gas station where I got your sushi from.
Well, Drake's not on the ship.
Hey, Chris,
Yes.
while I'm on the bus route, I mentioned to my mother that I need to get a hold of people that are fighting against my brother. And I'm being kind of vague and cryptic about it, but I just say people that are in conflict with my brother. So if anybody overhears it on the bus, they're not going to think it's anything but family issues.
Shane, your camera died.
Okay.
About
Skype.
a legal issue that came up.
Okay. She nods.
Okay.
I assume
Alright.
this is a video chat. Everything's video chats.
Sure.
Everything is video chats.
And then I slowly make via the bus route to the location.
Everyone gets to the building.
Chris, you
It's
got
got its
food in your
sign up.
face. Nope.
I
Under your mouth.
I
There
got
you
it. There's weirdly a little image of me. I just had to figure out what side it actually was.
Right.
It's mirrored.
Uh-huh. So, you all get to the Marino Center. See a lot of construction going on. It is a 5-story building. As you all get there, you find Simon
beat up?
Chow waiting.
Oh, okay.
I bow to him because I've been watching Kung Fu movies.
That's
I-
really racist.
I just face palm and pinch my nose.
I don't
Oh,
think it
yeah.
is if he's actually a martial artist.
Yeah, it's not racist. I'm doing what I think is appropriate.
Is he a martial artist?
We
I just
don't
watch.
know.
I just watch him passively.
Is he a martial artist? Does he bow back?
No one has asked him or decided to look up what he is.
Hey, mister, are you a martial artist?
She's a 13-year-old girl. She can get away with it.
I've got some training.
Yeah, so my bow is valid. So screw you calling me a racist.
Do you know karate? Judo?
Oh, do you know karate?
No.
Taekwondo?
Hey, Empyrean,
What?
No, I am not.
doing okay,
What?
brother?
Not Japanese.
Yeah,
I'm fine. I've got some things I got to take care of as soon as we're done with whatever here.
Whoa, hey. Empyrean, what's going on with you? Why are you being all emo?
Being emo.
I'm
There you
emo.
are.
He's not emo.
You know,
tired of
tired of
the
the
judging.
judgy.
Tired of the what?
The judginess.
Judging. Okay.
Nobody's judging you. I love that you're gay.
Whoa! 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 Hey! 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 Have you heard
bye.
that
Yeah,
new
bye,
song?
leave.
No, I keep you there and I talk to you about music.
Nope.
Nope.
To do-
I'm gone. Super
You
speed.
start what?
Oh. Mother.
Why did he leave?
I just watch it all impassively. Same
So-
shit as always.
Weapons.
Saber.
Simon.
Why did he leave?
Because he's not gay, okay? He's
What?
not gay.
Yeah.
Because he gets to decide when he's going to tell you that he's gay. You don't get to tell him.
I didn't tell him. I just
Yes, you did. So just zip it. No. Quiet time. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Chow. I apologize for any inconvenience, and fortunately, Tyrion has decided to run after that.
I just text Empyrean, I got you.
He takes you
Send
to
me
the
them
building.
later.
Thanks.
Thanks. Texted to Saber.
He takes you to the building. There's still a lot of construction on the other floors. The walls are being repaired, replaced. New electrical system. But he takes you up to the 5th floor. Which has got a lot of its work already done. Big TVs, computers, big couches. Couple different rooms. 2 of them are set aside as like little makeshift, bed areas for emergency sleeping.
I'm moving in.
Oh, I thought they were makeout rooms.
I thought that's
There's
what I
too
thought
many
too.
beds for that. Here,
They are.
let me
they
help
are-
you. I smash a bed.
There is one bed in each one, and they're single beds.
Oh, okay. They're not big enough.
That just makes it comfier. Nice and cozy.
Need to have at least a queen, all right? My mother says
Okay,
nothing more
So,
nothing less than a queen.
looking around. Chairs, really nice areas. Nice computer lab. Good electronics all around. This is an older building, like I said, from the 20s or so. So it's one that it's like, it's everything are at the floor. And you hear something moving in one of the vents.
In the vents?
Hey, Chris, real quick, can you send me the core rulebook real quick?
It won't be real quick, but one moment.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for the interruption.
Do not worry about it. Here's some movement, some kind of activity at one of the vents.
Okay, I go to the vent.
The vent pushes open, and you see a little thing that big
Mm-hmm.
come out.
What is it?
It's a little thing, little pitcher, robot thingy.
robot.
I hold out my hand for him to walk on.
It's an action figure.
No, I
So
really
little-
don't. I really don't need your help. It's cool. Thanks, man.
Hey, I was just saying, you're
No,
both
The
it's
action
good.
figure talks.
It's good. No, do not worry about it. You see 3 or 4 of them start showing up.
Okay.
Are you a nano generator? I try to figure out what it is.
It's that. You can definitely see. And it's 3 or 4, as they get closer, they start merging together. And after about 30 seconds, about 20 have come in. And they're now merged into a robot, the same build and design, but 5'5".
Oh, so cool.
You see, Mr. Chow looks at him and goes, that's my friend. He likes to go by Junkyard. He's not a big fan of his assigned name.
What's his assigned name?
Mobile Nano Generator General Intelligence.
Then we should call him Miggy.
But he just said he prefers Junkyard.
Nice to meet you, Junkyard.
But
Jack.
what about Miggy?
He looks at it and goes, I don't mind that one.
Does this place have a kitchen and what's in it?
It does have a kitchen. Right now, not a lot.
Now say Superman really slow.
Superman.
Yay!
Goes, myself and Junkyard here will keep the building safe. We'll keep it running. We'll keep it, protected.
It seems odd to protect a building with someone named Junkyard.
Who made you? Are you self-iterating? Like, what's your frame made of? Is that a synthetic carbide?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What do you use for coolant?
Oh my God! While he's going over those questions,
He tells you.
It's rude to pry, Saber.
That Saber lusts after the inner workings of the new adult robot overlord.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So first off, I walk over to Mask and I say, "Is there anything you need from us? If not, I got to take care of some things on my end, boss." And at that same time, I'm also texting in my other hand in our Facebook group that everyone will see that we know that says that Saber is trying to make out with the new robot. Send.
Saber forgets he's supposed to be apathetic right now.
Why is Saber being all apathetic?
Because KT was super mean to him.
Why is everybody being so emo?
Hmm?
Weapon
Have you
doesn't
met
understand
teenagers?
what's happening.
Have you met teenagers?
Not for very long.
Weapon is so confused by how everybody is behaving right now.
Have you met teenagers?
Yes, I have many times. They're not all emo.
But how many have you met that have superpowers?
None.
Okay.
There you
How many of them have you met? Also, are doomed to die.
And Saber wasn't being emo. He was just
Most
being
of them?
apathetic.
Actually, all of them. Everybody.
He's kind of right on that. I mean, really. Now, do they accept
Emotional.
that they're going to?
Emo.
In the Sylvia Plath sense of the word, we're all dying.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. You're dying from the moment you're born. Anyway,
Actually, you don't start dying till about 25. But
What?
I say that to Mask, because I'm not in the best of mood, and I'd rather be somewhere else writing lyrics or, pounding the shit out of Elite's newest car, or little things.
I need to meet with Simon and let him know that my cousin's alive.
I'll talk to Junkyard unless someone really makes the effort to get my attention.
I want to get weapons or weapon. I want to get Saber's attention.
Okay, it's gonna take some doing.
Junkyard is having a nice conversation. Quick thing explaining that, he doesn't know that there's some corporation 30 years ago designed him.
You have to have made improvements since then, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Stop prying.
Like they didn't even have those.
Weapon
materials.
walks over and starts poking Saber in the back, just over and over and over and over again.
Okay,
Hopefully,
but how did you just stop the? Ow! What are you doing?
you're not
Hey,
paying the
hey.
Resident Alien.
Hey, I want to talk to you
Oh, all right.
without the robot here.
What's wrong with your card?
Nothing. I just want to talk to you, not the
That's
robot.
fine. I'd like to talk to you when the alien isn't around.
Excuse me. That's
What
racist.
did you? Really?
No.
Really?
He's being
He
honest.
looks at you. His face is very expressive. Really? That was that? I'm sorry.
Is he being sarcastic?
Yes. But it's fine. I don't understand basic human emotions, so I can't respond in any kind of normal empathy.
Neither can I. High five.
He just stares at you.
I'll be back.
The robot knows better than you.
I go pull weapon and aside to a different area.
I lean in real close and go, "What is happening to everybody?"
Everyone's pissy with each other because they have different opinions on how things should be handled. And KT
Is
is
right.
a little martyr
So,
with no appreciation for anything anyone tries to do for her.
That's what I was trying to say last time.
I feel like through a lot of the TV that I've been watching that food is the great leveler, and like food would be a great way to help everybody, so we should all get sushi and then we'll all be happy.
She does not fake
There was a
everything.
gas station just over that way.
I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I love sushi, but it is not like the universal solvent. Sorry, glue. Got that backwards. Universal glue.
So Chris, I pull out my ship and I get in it, and I'm gonna fly to the nearest Texaco and pick up all of the sushi that they have.
Oh my god.
Just threw up in my mouth a little.
so we'll ask how you pay for that in one moment.
I have Saber's bank account information.
Chris,
Yes.
I was just saying, did you remember I asked Mask? And if not, I'm leaving to go back to my actual home and abode.
Yes. Do what you need to do.
Okay. I leave until my mother can tell me who I can contact to talk to.
Okay. Gauntlet.
Yeah.
I texted Perian. They think it's all rainbows and kittens for us.
I know.
Mr. Chow walks up to
Oh,
you.
I know.
I'm gonna text him, Asher to see if everything's okay.
You can just buy all the rainbows you want.
I need your opinion on something.
At least we accept a rainbow when it pops up.
Who
Golf
asked
girl.
that?
Mr. Chow.
Okay.
I'm not sure. You get back. Balance.
We're designing this to be as
Anything I can do?
safe for you and your friends.
I can do someone to talk to in a bit.
But your mother has accepted
Okay.
a position with a center. Do you want her? Do you want her up here?
Oh,
Give her access to your room?
no.
You're not- We will keep on the first floors.
Mr. Chow,
Yes.
is it a good idea? I mean, clearly you know we're going to be attacked.
Uh-huh.
Is it a good idea to have civvies all around?
Not just civvies. A kids after school program.
Uh-huh. So where would you put a headquarters?
Someplace secure.
Someplace
Where?
that, you know.
We're
with
in the
no
middle
cl-
of a city.
But this is the most secure place because only the most dastardly of villains would attack children.
We got ran out of Drake's house just last week.
Yes.
Don't remind Drake of that.
Yeah, I wait till you leave.
No one was texting you the transcript here.
And that's the thing when you're dealing with the city. There's always civilians.
But kids.
There's always kids. I mean, your first encounter had nothing to do with it, yet the damage that was done affected a lot of people.
I don't know.
There's
It
no
just feels
place in-
it just feels weird to invite kids to somewhere.
Yeah, it
that's going
just
to be
feels
attacked.
like we're using human shields.
No, we're trying to improve. We understand there's always been a lack of technology that certain people have been denied.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I am very, very glad to see, development in the neighborhood. But like I said, it feels like it feels like putting a weapons emplacement on top of a daycare.
Okay?
There's one well-defended daycare.
Would you like to see the files?
What files?
The 13,000-page file on the emergency plans we have in effect now.
Maybe a little. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to see the files.
Your father helped with a bunch of them.
So,
Oh, no need to read them then.
That makes sense.
but if it's 13,000 pages, like what if there's an actual emergency and then you have to go to this huge tome and find the right place in it?
You can go to the index in the back.
He kind of smiles. Junkyard. We are attacked by, and he says somebody's name. Junkyard immediately starts describing things.
Like,
I start just giving out permutations.
How many kids can fit in downstairs?
It's not about downstairs. In fact, the security shelters here, this building never had the greatest emergency shelters in it. And since you are completely right, any attack on here is going to be focused on you. The goal is to get them away from here.
So what happens when they strap bombs to 4 floors worth of kids and march them into the building?
How are they going to get the bombs here?
By strapping them to kids and marching them into the building.
Okay. And how many are going to be last when 10,000 junkyards disassemble all the bombs?
The ones that are strapped to the kids?
Yes.
Can it just...
He's a nano
is it an it or a
dispenser.
he or
He's a nano dispenser. He could. It's very feasible.
You see the one that's there keeps on shrinking down till he's about this tall now.
It is a he. Okay.
No, well, truthfully, it's an it. He
Okay.
doesn't seem to really.
I don't
I'd
want to use
say-
it because, it might offend him, but if that's the one he prefers, then that's what I'll go with.
You can go junkyard.
Okay,
He wants you to say his name at all times as long as possible.
great. Junkyard wants you to say Junkyard's name.
A couple of the junkyards reformed to a little bit taller so you can actually hear them. I am a nano swarm. My base sizes are unseeable is not a word, is it?
Well, it'd be nano, which is like I think 1/1000th.
Invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah.
Visible to the naked eye.
You're breathing him right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm up inside of all you.
Yeah, he's running.
Yep.
He's running around in my bloodstream.
All I'm saying is all you need is one bad roll and a bomb's going to go off that takes out a bunch of kids.
You're forgetting. I'm not a child. I don't roll little minor stuff like that.
Oh,
My stuff is
okay.
automatic.
He just
I
does.
gotcha.
I just do.
Dice don't apply to him.
No, adults. Device.
Have I
Dice don't
made it
apply-
to the nearest place with sushi yet?
Sure.
No, you're not.
A decent sushi.
Because
no.
that is not sushi.
It's the sushi that Balance got me, so it's the sushi I know.
You can find it right over there beside the bait.
I think there's a clear difference between the sushi we fed you before and that sushi.
Oh yes, of course.
And we've gone through another hour.
Alrighty.
There is still a lack of fighting, but that's because Empyrean and Gauntlet have not been in the same room.
There's infighting.
There has been infighting.
Yeah, but not as much since Empyrean and Gauntlet
We
have
got-
not been in the same room.
But,
You got to beat up a small business owner.
but we actually
Hey,
are
yeah.
in the same room.
All you have
Weird.
all you have to say to Gauntlet, or not Gauntlet, Empyrean to make him leave is, it's okay. You need to come out of the closet, and he'll just run.
He's not ready to deal with that part.
No, he's not.
You're all terrible monsters.
So we will stop there.
Terrible
For
monster
this
people.
section. We'll be back shortly for hour 3 of talking.
I'm your friend. How dare you call me a terrible monster person?